Hey, there's Sagittarius. Love and sunshine for you here, being sent to you by me, Melissa Joy, your reader, and our channel, Joy to the World, that we have going on here. Now, at the split, look at this. Look at this. Now, this is what I would say. Let's go on with this one. This could seem, okay, well, that makes kind of sense. And I know it says it's the hangman, but it's turning your Jupiter upside down. There's a snag, there's a hang up, there's a hold up going on. But this is what came in first. You don't have to take everything that comes with it, right? It's just like when you order a meal at a restaurant, sometimes you can sub part of it out. Like if you're like, I don't want the fries, I want a salad. Or if you're like, I don't want the salad, I want the fries. You have that prerogative, okay? So let's see what is going on. But this is the incoming mind coming in upright, seeming to be making a big decision here. And you're like, big? Ooh, what's going on? Well, let's find out, Sagittarius, what is going on for you. With Emperor and Princess of Swords. Now, the beautiful thing, a lot of times the Emperors, we can think, oh yeah, that's the pinnacle, that's the place I want to get, but it's a stopping place. It's like, that's as good as it's going to get. And often it has to do with kind of like the whole world collective of what people find to be a hallmark of greatness or having arrived or being important. But see, this Emperor is looking skyward. Do you see that? Opening up and saying, I've made it here. Now what? I've made it here. Who am I? And Princess of Swords, I think, has some story to tell. She's like, you're more than just what you see, think, or know. Ooh, her sword is crystal clear. Ooh. Crystal clear, judgment. Balanced judgment. Knowing who you are, where you came from, and where you're going, that you're able to be fully in the now. Ooh, you have mastered that. You have come into that state, and you're talking of knowing the nowness. I like that. You drip it with clarity everywhere here. And you're like, and when I don't know, I just ask. When I don't know, I just ask. So like that hangman coming in, which is, by the way, Jupiter inverted. It's when things begin to shrink or diminish, or problems show up to kind of eat up your fortune, your travel, your opportunities, whatever else. You're like, well, then I'm just going to step into the asking. Hey, it says this comes with the salad. Any chance I could substitute da-da-da-da-da? And they're like, oh, sure, we can do that. And sometimes at a restaurant, it's like, yeah, we can for a slight upcharge. And if you're okay with that, then you're okay with that. But you're being able to navigate and explore that a lot of times there are more opportunities than just what is presented to you. Emperor's like, right here. And it's wild because neither of them are their hands showing. They're talking about being able to move the world with your imagination and with your voice, just by the power of asking. That's powerful creation experience, y'all. It's getting in the experience of what is there, what is being offered, and starting to realize that you can create your own experience. You can create your own plate without just having to go to a buffet. You can find what delights you and see, can you lean more into that? Can you get into the thing that's going to stir it up and really sauce you even more? Okay. Okay, Bottom King of Swords. Look, he's looking right at you. He's like, precisely. Look at this pair. Look at this pair. Just ask if you don't know. And when you know, go in it. See, the eyes are being set here. Here, this is finding out how to move forward, so they just ask. And this one has crystal clear clarity as well, because he already knows. He's received. And now that he's received, the crown has come in. So there is a bit of wealth. Let's do that then, Sagittarius. Right now, these are energy sessions. Let's ask, how do we possess our wealth? How do we embody our wealth? Because wealth is more than just the money and the riches. It is the satisfaction, the fulfillment, and the knowingness of what to do with who you are and the life you want to live. Not just going about spending because you can, not just going about being places because you can. Something I've often spent liberally is my time. Because I'm available, I end up getting squeezed into the little bitty opportunities that people are like, oh, well, here's this, here's that, because it seems like, well, Joy could be more flexible. And for a while, I thought that was an advantage, but it wasn't. it sometimes kept me from my own opportunities and my own creatorship of experiencing what is there. So it means living the life of your dreams on your terms. I love it because he's like, we're in the money, and he's counting it. Wow. So this has some strong Capricornicus energy up in the house. So you might check out Capricorn. Maybe some of you are on the cusp, but it's talking about entering in that new spiral, that leveling up into the new life. And you're like, I do want to go into the abundance. So life, we ask you, show us and guide us and lead us into that abundance of the wealth, because with wealth comes health, friend. And that brings a balance into your wholeness and your happiness. We want to hit the X, the bullseye. The X marks the spot, the treasury coming on in. And they're like, ka-ching, look, the message has been received and it is on its way. And I love that it's coming with practical, pragmatic steps of what to do. And what to do specific for you, friend. What it is that butters your bread, that lights your candle, that cha-ching and magic's your wand, okay? Tried and true. Tried and true. Try it and see. Taste it and see. And begin to make those little adjustments, those little zhuzhes, that asking as you go. Because just like the GPS, it might send you north for a little while, and then it has you turn east. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're heading north and in your trust with yourself, you might be starting to feel something get a little off, and you're like, this isn't so, I'm not comfortable as much with this. Are there any adjustments to make now? Is there something else that will work better now? Just as I've been rebuilding my health, there was a time that trying to put any weights on this structure would make everything go out and cause me head and neck pain, and I couldn't function. So it was stretching. And then all of a sudden the stretching started making everything go out. And I went, well, what is this? And they're like, it's time to change. The GPS is turn. Now turn your vehicle, turn your vessel, turn your attention. Begin to ask us some more questions. Lean in intimately. And it's really that simple, y'all. Sagittarius, the thing about the greatest journey ever in the greatest expansion is, look at this. It's right here in your relationship with yourself. Not just questing to know the greater unknown out here, but getting to know this creatorship that doesn't even exist yet. It couldn't even known that it could be known. And you're like, ooh, there's some sizzle up in that. Well, follow that titillation, friend, because it's going to follow on through. Temptation is something that dangles in front of you that you can never have. Titillation is something that rises up in you that you're like, ooh, I'm going to taste some of that. So go taste you some in your life today, Sagittarius. I'm so glad you stopped by here. Hey, consider jumping on this joy train and joining my channel. I would love to have you here. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like this. You can leave me some comments or compliments down below. So until next time, always remember, I love you. Bye.